one of the top freshmen in the ACC, and her numbers have just continued to get better for Virginia as the season has gone on. Goes against one of the top shot blockers in the ACC, though. Kitley stuffing Johnson on that attempt. Amoore on the other end for three. Georgia Amoore averaging 18 points per game. She and Kitley, one of the best duos in the country. Johnson for three with the answer.
So she can be that kind of glue defender and help out switching on to bigger players.
Sam Brunell, a Virginia native. At North Carolina, the Tar Heels eventually prevailing in that one. Those two teams splitting the season series, and that's how you execute on the inbound. Johnson gets past Amoore. Smith now into the game. Hits her first shot. Taylor working against Kitley. Battling in the post. Gets the offensive rebound and puts it back. Doesn't shoot that often, but 55% conversion rate. Kitley fouled. Going to the free throw line. Taylor committed the foul.
Great length.
So what does Virginia Tech, other than just taking care of the ball, need to get going on this end of the floor? They've got a lot of subs in. Is Kitley?
Well,
that's a good idea.
Kitley would be a good idea.
Yeah. Kitley calling for it. Clarkson goes crawling to the floor. Johnson first to the basketball. Up and in. Shot up for a long two from Clara Strack. Kitley with the offensive board. She's got 7. What a way to welcome you here to Charlottesville, Virginia. 10-game winning streak for the regular season champs. And Virginia losing at Duke. Alexia Smith able to get all the way down the floor for 2.
So we talked about going at the basket, full court, driving at the defense, getting the nice thing. Could have been an and one.
Kitley from the elbow. Offensive rebound is good by the freshman Strack.
Throwing it out of bounds on a cross-court pass. There's the aggressive trap again. Can they move it quick enough to find somebody?
As you cannot leave shooters open, and
still made him change the capacity on it
afterward. And then in 2009 with Tennessee here at John Paul Jones Arena, that's the current attendance record. And let me tell you, it is a testament to what Coach Mox is building with this group at Virginia. Kitley knocks down another 2 for Virginia Tech. She is just so hard to stop. 7 on the shot clock. Amoore, crossover, triple.
She has got that down. That little to the men's game, but if you watch Luka Doncic, this is his move. Step back, going left, right in that same spot on the floor.
Hokies on a 10-0 run. Take this 4-point lead. Kitley, 11.
They have really come up with some ideas to how to get her some space.
If we get a chance, we will go back to it. It was worth another look. 6 on the shot clock. Amoore, wide open Kitley. This year in Greensboro. First time ever for that. It's been 5.5 minutes without a field goal for Virginia. Step back streak. Clark driving right again. You credit that a pretty good defensive possession for Virginia. Johnson, good patience by the freshman to get it inside to Clarkson. Currently projected as a top 16 seed, get a chance to host in the NCAA tournament. So important. Taylor blocked by Kitley. It's a jump ball.
Defensively to speed Virginia Tech up and force these turnovers.
Clarkson. 4 points in the game for London. Clarkson, Virginia, back out in front. Snapping a 10-game winning streak. Amoore working the shot fake to perfection.
They didn't start a play till there was 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
2 now for Johnson. Passes back out to Clark.
Oh,
quarter.
Yeah, you just can't. Oh my goodness, that shot. It's a prayer, and you can't anything do. You play great defense for the whole possession.
Between the Who's and the Hokies, 3 ties, 5 lead changes. Clark over Kitley. Boy,
Well, if
she
you make
is
the
feeling
long
it.
three, now she's feeling it. Those two can continue at the rate that they have this year. They're really set at guard for the next couple of years here.
Future looking bright for Virginia. 3 ranked opponents this season. Rounding out for Johnson. Taylor back up for 2 and 1 more. Concern going forward, it cannot be just those 2, no matter how good they are.
And most nights, in fairness to them, Eck has been a part of that offense and been a thing, Amoore and Kitley, to make more shots, because in the games they've struggled, they haven't gotten enough production.
Kymora Johnson has the first 2 points for Virginia. It's because you know how to multitask, you know, general manager.
I promised I would take a bite, and so I did.
Won a championship in the WNBA. He knows how to do it, and then he made it all the way through those highlights, too. Now, as Clark drives against Amoore, gets the rebound. Clark has been so aggressive. 10 points now for the Arizona transfer.
Johnson can get to the point where they both feel really consistent from 3 and driving. They'll be able to play off each other so much better.
Purnell having to defend Kitley one-on-one. That's trouble. 18 points now for Kitley. Taylor answers on the other end.
I do not know how that went in.
Eck. No points in the game yet for Eck, but Amoore adds 3 more.
She was strictly a spot-up shooter, putting the ball on the floor, creating for somebody else. That's a big improvement for her.
Eck, who is sitting at 999 career points, hasn't added a point, does have some assists, and Kitley is down. I'm going to show you this last play. Liz Kitley was fouled on the play by Taylor Lauterbach. A foul was called. Clarkson having some trouble, gets it to Johnson, drives, good. Sumiel ran right into Johnson, playing some good defense, 7 to shoot. Amoore unleashes another 3.
And admires it. Georgia Amoore finds ways to get open. That time just a quick, the defense was late. She made a quick pull up. They need to get themselves at the basket.
Johnson, Nguyen, open in the paint. By the way, Virginia locked in at the 11 seed. In case you missed it at halftime, we'll update you on where things stand. But this game, keeping all eyes on the floor. Open 3.
And gets a great bounce. I remember watching the game at Virginia Tech,
Yeah.
and they went crazy.
Yeah, they got it a few times. A dozen points for Cam Taylor, who has been averaging 17 points a game since her return. Amoore, silky smooth on the finish for 23. Amoore off the screen from Strack. Strack puts it back in. Just know she went off after landing awkwardly about midway through the 3rd quarter. Amoore knocks down her 6th triple of the night.
Match up on the first pass to the middle.
Drive not finished by Brown.
Trying to shake it off, running back down. She collided with one of her own teammates trying to get the ball.
I wonder if it's Kymora Johnson time for Virginia.
Speaking into existence.
Virginia upset the Cards. First unranked team to win at Louisville. King from the corner. Baker, a big rebound. Amoore! Not this time, but another offensive rebound. The possession continues. Once, twice, 3 times to Kayla King, the lady.
Get an offensive rebound, swing it back, shoot it another one. Pure as can be.
It's been been on the bench since leaving the floor with an apparent injury midway through the third quarter.
Now the offense is bogged down here, so give it to Amoore, let her shoot.
That would be a recipe for success.
The answer is throw it to Georgia Amoore, and this is what happens.
In a big freshman season. 8th tie of the night. King hit her last three-point attempt after missing her first 5. Johnson feeling it.
She just keeps going.
Amoore, open lane to the basket, has 31 now. Three-pointers made. Having to carry more of the load with Kitley out. Taylor, tough shot. What a rebound, pull down by Katie Lawson. Senior made her first start of the season today. Johnson.
Well, this is the Johnson one, just comfortable.
McDonald's All-American opted to continue her collegiate career in her hometown, but my goodness, Amoore cannot be stopped.
I know it's a team game, but the two of them are putting on a show.
Taylor with the left.
And whatever you can do, I can do better. And this is where Virginia Tech misses Liz Kitley.
Strack.
Oh, you won't want to leave her. Why would you leave her? Hellish, she's got it all. But you do all this help and you forget the best player. And George Amoore said, no, you can't forget me. Well, I'll bet you that Amoore touches the ball. Want to take that bet?
I think she probably should if you're Virginia Tech, but Wenzel, hey, she might not need to. Record-setting crowd of nearly 12,000 in the building today. The drive from Clarkson, another offensive rebound. Taylor had it. Clarkson, the baseline drive. This is good.
That's a great drive. Great play to get the ball back.
The senior showing up on senior day, but the freshman flashing her brilliance as well. Tough to even get the ball in. Good defense by the Cavaliers. Amoore does wind up, but it goes for the tough two off the glass.
And fouled. Well, when you have 2 timeouts left, you can afford to take a couple twos like that.
Cavaliers can celebrate this one. They take down number 5 Virginia Tech, their 4th top 25 win of the season.